My name is Delilah. I'm 29, and this story starts with one truth. I can't have children. Medical, unchangeable. And yeah, it flipped my world upside down. Before I even met my husband, Ethan, I made choices, stuff I'm not proud of. One day, the doctor sat me down and just said it. No kids. Not now. Not ever. That sentence echoed in my head for days. When I finally processed it, something in me shut off. Intimacy suddenly felt pointless. Why bother? The one outcome I'd always connected it with, family, was gone. And honestly, I had been faking it for years already, going through the motions because it's what marriage is supposed to include. So I made a decision. Ethan was out working some warehouse job, came home sweaty, exhausted. That night, I told him bluntly, "We're done with the physical stuff. I can't have kids, so what's the point?" His face froze. He stuttered, asked for clarification. Maybe the doctors were wrong. Couldn't we adopt? Try treatments? I cut him off. I didn't want someone else's kid. I didn't want hormone pills, shots, false hope. I was done. He argued that intimacy wasn't just about babies, it was about connection, love. I told him real love didn't need all that. He looked at me like I'd slapped him. I told him if he truly loved me, he'd respect this boundary, that this was my body, my right, my decision. If he couldn't handle a deeper emotional bond without physical expectations, maybe he wasn't the man I thought. Inside, a small part of me enjoyed his confusion. For years, I'd bent myself into knots to accommodate his needs. Now, it was his turn to adjust. He tried everything: therapy, second opinions, doctors, suggestions, hope. I stonewalled him. Every time he brought it up, I'd cry, accuse him of making me feel defective, or I'd rage, storm out, guilt trip him. Sometimes I'd flip it. "So, you need me to perform even though I'm broken? That's love to you?" It worked. For a while. He grew quiet, distant, cold, dinner alone, early bedtimes, no more surprises, no more trying, just silence. When I tried cuddling, he pulled away. It was like punishment, like he was trying to make me feel the rejection I'd handed him. Eventually, he stopped arguing. He just existed. Then, one night, he handed me a letter. He'd been going to therapy, behind my back. That letter was his grand move, full of carefully crafted words, counselor-approved phrases, offers for counseling, for trying again. I saw red. He was still trying to fix me, trying to fight for a version of our marriage I had already buried. I grabbed a red marker and wrote across it, "Go get it elsewhere. You're not getting it from me." I tossed it at him and left. Later that night, when I returned, he said, "Okay." "What do you mean, okay? You gave me permission. I'm going to get my needs met elsewhere." I laughed. He was joking, right? But he wasn't. He held up the letter. "You were serious, right? So am I." He didn't shout. He wasn't cruel. Just resolved. Like he'd been waiting for this opening. For months, nothing changed outwardly. But slowly, I noticed. The late nights, the clean shirts, the quiet phone calls in the kitchen. 3 months in, I found out. By accident. Dry cleaner comment. Something about how nice it was seeing him smile again. My stomach dropped. I confronted him. "You're cheating." He pulled out the letter. Folded, faded. "You told me to. This is elsewhere." I broke. Cried. Raged. "That's not what I meant." "Then why did you write it down? Why underline it?" He wasn't smug, just calm. Like this was inevitable. I begged, said I'd go to therapy, that we could talk about options. "What's the goal of therapy?" he asked. "To change your mind?" "No, to accept our new normal." He was quiet, then said, "I don't think I want a new normal without love, without intimacy." I gave an ultimatum. "Choose me. End the affair. Or I walk." He refused. Not unless therapy might actually lead to something changing. I couldn't promise that. Common sense me and release. So, he didn't stop. Weeks turned into months. He stopped hiding it. Her name was Rachel. Gym girl. No kids. Big smile, loud laugh. My friends turned cold. Mutuals took his side. My sister told me I was torturing us both. Even my mom said, "What did you expect him to do, Delilah?" I lost everyone. And worst, he looked happy. Genuinely. Like someone had unchained him. In the end, he filed. He had therapy notes, my letter, years of screenshots, documents, receipts of every effort he made. He made it look like I was cold, withholding, cruel. Now, he's moved in with her. And me? I'm in the same apartment, alone, unapologetic. I made a decision about my body, my limits, and I'm not sorry. He wanted what I couldn't give. That's not love, that's need. And I deserve better than someone who only stayed when everything was easy. Let them post their brunch pics and happy couple selfies. If it's that shallow, I hope it lasts. Because I'm done begging to be understood.